Welcome to the Bad Batch episode 13 breakdown. We're gonna get right to it. Omega wakes up and becomes the leader of the Great Escape, just like the movie, with the kids in the cell block, who all, I think, have some sort of power or ability that when combined will create the perfect vessel for Palpatine's purposes. So she starts scheming to find a way out of there. The Bad Batch are on what looks like Cloud City, which is covered in gas, when Echo arrives and picks them up. With, of course, Rampart, who they've taken hostage. They partner up with the captured Rampart and devise a plan to walk onto Tantis in uniform. He tells them that they have to dock first at a docking bay to get the coordinates with some Imperial clearance codes. Omega engages with the other kids and says she needs to get to the areas where the blood samples are taken, and that'll lead them out of that mountain. She tells them that she's escaped from the mountain before. Of course, this is with Batcher and Crosshair, and she's going to take them all with her. The Bad Batch head to the docking bay, 5-tag 2 successfully, infiltrating the base, and they get the coordinates to Mount Tantis from Rampart's disguise of wearing an Imperial uniform and bossing those lower than him around. Omega scratches at the wall of bricks, and I'm really confused why those weren't screwed in, and they just easily pop out and start falling out everywhere. I'm guessing Palpatine had to make some financial cutbacks at the most secure and hidden facility in the galaxy that is Mount Tantis, and within it, the most secure room in Tantis itself, where a kid can just scratch through the wall and pop out parts of the panels. The boys disable the sensors that alerts the Empire of their location. Successfully, at the last second, they attach themselves to the bottom of the Imperial ship as it jumps to hyperspace, taking them to Mount Tantis. Now, I wouldn't call this episode necessarily filler, but, seeing the fact that we have only 2 episodes left until the entire show is done, no more seasons after this, I'm a little bit bummed. I was hoping that we would get something a little more crazy leading up into episode 14, and then 15 to finally complete the whole show. I love these characters. I really have grown fond of them over the years, and we've gone through a lot of their journeys together, their trials and their tribulations, and it's going to be sad to see them go. So I hope that they'll be back in some capacity, maybe in some sort of a spin-off show of some sorts, because I think, the stories of the clones are something that we need to see in perpetuity, really forever. Now, as for what I think is going to happen in the next episode, well, the boys are going to eventually have to get off the ship and somehow coordinate how they're going to infiltrate the base. I'm guessing Echo will most likely help them in some capacity as they team up with Rampart to get onto the base, which will be hard enough, considering Rampart is supposed to be in jail. And then to get through the high security facility leading to the vault is going to be an entirely different story. So I think the next 2 episodes are going to be really interesting and really fun to watch. However, the last 2, I'd say 12 and 13, could have been combined into one episode to give us, one more extra episode here, where 13 could have been not so much a build up, see you next week kind of thing, but a little bit more of progression in the story and the characters. Hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching today's breakdown, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, remember, the Force will be with you always.